So you guys know I started to play competitive Pro-Am more recently. And yes, I'm a shooting guard because I don't pass and I take every shot. But at least I can score. And in today's video, I had to make a new build for it because I'm playing all these comp Pro-Am games with these new teams and I'm going to need a build to compete with not just anyone, with the best of the best. And in this video today, I'm going to show you guys that build that I made. And not only that, I'm going to show you guys the animations, the jump shots, the dribble moves, stuff like that, the different cap breaker amounts. So I have 20 cap breakers in my drop versions for 10 and 5 as well. So no matter how many cap breakers you guys have, you guys are going to be able to see the build. And yes, this is the build I'm going to be using for competitive Pro-Am tournaments, stuff like that. No matter who I play with, this is the build I'm going to be using at the 2 guard position. And here are some clips.
Overload off, overload off.
He jumped and made it. You can throw it.
Yeah, he don't miss. Count it.
Yes.
Chad, let me see something right here.
Do I spot it? Or just, I'm gonna make this every time, I think. Yeah.
Every time. I need some confidence, big man. Here I think is that I'm never gonna miss that.
Alright, hit me.
Never gonna miss it.
Look at the rounds, Chad.
Yeah, I'm learning, bro.
Whenever Chad catches it, I see the body shot, just run back.
I mean, this is literally just 2 days ago on this build. I literally made this build 3 days ago. This game was 2 days ago. I had 40 points playing with Joe, Bauer, Swag, and Hoff against a really good team, and I missed one singular shot. But as you can see, this build is elite. It can do everything. My favorite thing about this build is, like, yes, it's a 5s build, it's a 2 guard build, but I can play 2s on it, I can play 3s on it, I can play rec on it, competitive prom, anything in the game, you can play this build. And I'm gonna show you guys this build today. But before we get into this video, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys drop a like, hit the sub button. I'm trying to hit 100K. Dude, I'm so used to saying that. Holy shit. That was a habit. But make sure you guys hit the like and sub button if you guys have not. I'd highly appreciate it. Let's get into this video. It's been really good for y'all. It's the best 2 guard build in the game. Not even close. 5v5. You're gonna have a lot of fun. Let's go. And of course, I'm gonna show you guys my badge perks, what I do for at the end, and my takeover and stuff like that. But look at these badges. I mean, the shooting is all legend. The challenger, the dimer, the handles for days, the lightning launch, the limitless range, and the gold defensive badge. This build is legit. It gets literally every single thing. Even box out beast on silver. I mean, there's nothing this build doesn't get. The silver defense steel badges, posterizer, I'm telling you, it has everything. And before we get into the builder, I'm going to show you guys, like I said earlier, I'm going to show you guys the animations. So here are the dribble moves I use. The ones that are really important are the Zach LaVine dribble style, Devin Booker breakdown combo, skate move Paul George, crossover Alonzo Ball, behind the back Andrew Wiggins, and step back Devin Booker. Those are the most important ones. And if you guys want a dribble tutorial, it's on my channel. You guys are going to be able to find it. But there's a lot of different moves you guys can use. But Devin Booker is easily the most important one. And then motion style, I use Alex Caruso. A ton of people ask me about that. And then I'm going to show you guys my jump shot and my dunks. Let me move my sub count real quick for you guys. And here is my jump shot, Ray Allen, double Brandon Ingram. I've been using it since day one, I swear to God, and I haven't changed it. It's legit, okay? And this is 6'6" to the left of release, but I love this jump shot, best jump shot in the game. And here are my dunks, so I just use this reverse right here, contact dunks, obviously, this reverse right here, and then literally just LeBron James, that's it. And this standing dunk right here. And then LeBron James, that's it. Those are the dunks I use. So as the animation I use, let's get into this build of the official best shooting guard in NBA 2K26. Alright boys, so we are here in the builder, and as you guys know, I always do lefty, but it's personal preference. Jersey number obviously doesn't matter, but it's a shooting guard, okay? This is a 2 guard build. Shooting guard, height 6'8". Height is king in this game, as we all know. Wingspan 6'8". I love having max shooting stats. Very important to me. You guys can probably get away with like 95, maybe 93 pointer. I'm going 96, 92. I love to shoot the ball, and I don't want to miss, so I go high shooting stats. In the weight, you go minimum and then +1. I don't know why I do +1. I really don't know. I just do 186. You can do 185, but make sure you guys get the most speed and agility possible to run the breaks because it is 5s. All right, but this is the 20 cap breaker version. So this is my build. I'll show you guys the official build at the end, and I'm gonna give you guys different cap breaker amounts. But like I said, my version of the build. And 20 cap breakers, I'm gonna start off with a 79 driving dunk. And like I said, this build can do everything. So be ready to follow all these stats. 79 driving dunk, 2 cap breakers will get me to 87. Literally just 2, +4 each time. So 2 of my 20 cap breakers are going to driving dunk. Standing dunk, you might as well go to 40 to get the animations. Shooting, you're going to go 93 pointer, and 2 of my cap breakers are going to go to 3 to get the 92, but you guys can get away with 90, but I like the 92. And then midi, I'm going to go to 91. And then 5 of my cap breakers go on midi, 2 of them go on 3-pointer, obviously to get all the Hall of Fame shooting badges. I'm going to +1 them on the mid-range, so I have them all legend, and then I like the max 3. So 2 to 3, 2 to driving dunk, that's 4, and 5 to midi, that is 9. Free throw, I'm also going to go to 90. Now, you guys know I don't usually put free throw on my build, but this is a 5s build, so I have a 90 free throw. Max the speed with ball. Speed with ball is the best stat in the game. Max it, max it, max it. Ball handle 85, and we're going to +1 that as well. I'm a big fan, and I think of one of the most slept on badges in this game is Ankle Assassin, as you guys can see in the bottom left. So for Ankle Assassin Silver, I'll need an 86 ball handle. So I'm gonna use another one of my cap breakers on that. So that is 10 cap breakers I've used so far, and Ankle Assassin's a really good badge. You get weird ankle breakers where you stun them, get to wide open shots. In pass sec, I'm gonna go 85. So yes, I have to pass obviously, but I am the 2 guard, so I'm not gonna go anything too crazy, but 85 is fair, and bailout is obviously ideal. Steal, we're gonna go to 79, and that's gonna give us silver glove and interceptor, and it's a perfect you know, stat for you to have, because you can't even get 85 steal on this build. So no matter how high I make this steal, you can't get gold glove or interceptor. So 79 is perfect. It works really, really well. Interior to go to 60 for paint patroller, and then perimeter is where it gets interesting. You guys know the 2 guard usually guards the hash, and I'm gonna have a 95 perimeter on this build. So we're gonna go to 90, and we're gonna +5 it, and we're having 95 perimeter. And that's gonna get us challenger on Hall of Fame. Block, we're gonna go up to 46, and we're going to cap break this. Okay. So we've already used 15 cap breakers on this build. 5 to perimeter, 5 to midi. 1 to ball handle, that's 11, 2 to 3-pointer, that's 13, and 2 to driving dunk, that's 15. So we have 5 cap breakers left, and 4 of them are going to go on block. When you put on 4 cap breakers with this stat right here, it's going to bring your block up to, let me see, a 74, and 74 is going to give you, as you guys can see, high flying denier on bronze and paint patroller on bronze, which is just all you need to guard cuts and stuff like that. In the 5s, you'll be fine with paint patroller and high flying denier on bronze. So 74 driving, or block, I said driving dunk. Block is going to give you all these bronze badges, and that way you can use 4 cap breakers on that, and I still have 1 left. Rebounding, we're not going to touch. You do get rebound chaser and box up beast on bronze. That's cool, right? We'll take it. In speed, we're going to go to 88, and my last cap breaker is going to go on that. You guys are going to want the max speed 100% when you guys are playing the 2 guard and pro-am to run the breaks and get out way ahead of your opponents and be fast to get down that court. And the agility, we're going to go to 88. I wish I could go higher, but I need a little bit of vertical. So 88 agility, and when I get my next cap breaker, I'll probably put it on that. 80 agility, 89 speed. So my 20th cap breaker is going to go on speed, and my vertical is going to go up to a 75, obviously, to get the posterizer that I need on silver when I do the cap breakers on my jobbing dunk. So this is my current Pro-Am build, the best 2 guard in the game, and I'll show you guys a final screenshot of it with the 20 cap breakers. And this is, like I said, this is it. With all the cap breakers made, everything. The shooting is insane. The dribbling and playmaking is literally maxed. The finishing, it's all you can ask for. 87 driving dunk, that's all you need. The defense, I mean, wow, 95 perimeter, that is legit, that is insane. 79 steal, 74 block, 60 interior, you get all the badges that you need. The speed and agility are basically maxed. I mean, there is not a single flaw in this build. If you can sit here and tell me a flaw, I'd be surprised. Not even that, I would just call you an idiot. But as you guys can see, this build's insane. Now I'm going to adjust it for you guys. I'm going to adjust it for 10 cap breakers and 5 cap breakers. So let me cook. This build's still gonna be really good. Let me lock in. Now this here is the 10 cap breaker version, okay? It's gonna look a little different. Obviously, our perimeter is gonna go from a 95 to an 85. That is the biggest hit on a 10 cap breaker difference, from a 20 cap breaker to a 10 cap breaker. But bro, you can still use your +1s on your defensive badges. Still gonna have a minimum silver defensive badges, and your 10 cap breakers can go 5 on midi and 4 on block and 1 on ball handle. You're still going to have the insane physicals. The rebounds go down a little bit, but you're still going to have the good defensive badges, the good steal. You're going to have the good block, the same exact playmaking. You're just going to lose bailout, but you'll be fine. So like I said, same dunk too. So like I said, 5 on midi, 4 on block, and 1 ball handle to get ankle assassin. You're going to have 87 dunk, good ass 3-pointer, good ass mid-range, good playmaking, good defense. Everything is still exactly the same. The build's still really elite. The thing you're losing the most is the perimeter, but you will be okay as long as you play good defense. You're not going to get destroyed with a 6'8 with an 85 perimeter. It's just not going to happen. But it still does what a shooting guard needs to do, which makes it really, really good. Now I'm going to do the 5 cap breaker version. It's going to be a lot different because it's hard to make low cap breaker builds. We all know that. I can't get everything, but I'm going to try my best. You know, while I'm doing this, I'm just sitting here, and why the hell is block so expensive? All right, let me keep cooking. All right, and here is the 5 cap breaker version. Listen, this was way harder to make than my 20 cap breaker version, obviously. But look, the 5 cap breakers are going to go on midi. What that's going to give you is all the badges on legend for shooting, as long as you +1 them. You're still going to have a 93 pointer for deep bomber. You're still going to have your 87 driving dunk. You're still going to have good speed and agility. You lose 1 on each, but 88 you're going to be fine with 5 cap breakers. That's really, really good. The vertical is still good. The biggest difference here is that your pass set goes from 84 to 76, but you still get all the silver passing badges, and your block goes from a 74 to a 68. So you lose paint patroller, but you still get high flying denier, and your steal goes down from a 79 to a 73. So you lose glove, but you still get silver interceptor. So this is the 5 cap breaker version. The 5 are just going to go on midi. You still get everything I get except a little worse defense, a little slower. That's really it in pass sack. But like, bro, it's still a really, really good build, and probably the best 2-guard you guys are going to find for a 5 cap breaker version. These builds are all elite, and I'm going to show you guys the takeover that I run and my badge perks. Is that what it's called? Let's look at them. And also, this is my 5 cap breaker version, and there's no weaknesses to report, by the way. Like, you guys are welcome. Like, I'm putting you on crazy right now. All right, and the takeover that I run for my competitive pro-am games is literally just this one. It's called 5s. You guys can see it's just speed ball. I was thinking of adding 3-pointer to it. Like, I could, but I love this speed ball so much, and I don't really miss wide open anyway, so it really doesn't matter. And I use deep bomber. Deep bomber is just like way too good in 5s to not use. Like, I hit shots from literally Narnia. You guys probably saw it in the clips I was showing you guys. It is ridiculously good, and I would definitely use deep bomber as a takeover I use for the 5s. And my badge perks is kind of 2s related. I would definitely just take out box out beast. That's the only difference, but all the shooting, Deadeye, shifty, and set shot. And of course, I pick shooting specialization, but limbless. All my shooting badges are plussed. Lightning launch, handles for days, plussed, and then dimer. Of course, this box out beast probably isn't needed. It's just for 2s. I would probably do like, I mean, bro, it's not really anything crazy you could put. I'm not gonna lie. Slippery off ball. I'm not even trolling. That's actually what I'm gonna put unless I'm playing 2s, which I have a wager tomorrow, so I might use this. But yeah, these are the badge perks I use for this build. As you can see, this is the final build. I was not lying to you. This is the build that I use. That is literally the best two-guard build I've ever seen in my entire life. That is the build I use for all the comp pro-am runs that I do, playing with Black Market, playing with Solo, playing with Double H, all the builds that or all the 5 games I play, rec, no matter what it is. That's the build I'm on, and it's the best 2-guard that you guys can make possibly in NBA 2K26. So if you guys learned something, and if you guys are gonna make this build, and if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys drop a like, hit the sub button. I highly appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching. You guys are all, you know, the goats. I appreciate you. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you for watching, and I am out. Peace.